Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you know why we pulled you over today? Exactly. It's because you're not subscribed. So you better fix that right now. Or we're gonna have to take you in. Boom. This is one that I requested myself to talk about because I feel like this is stuff. It's so funny. It almost feels like an April Fool's joke. Maybe it is. Now that I think about it. Is this the original tweet? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it is true. Awesome. So Microsoft, I will probably, I will read a little bit into this article. I'm going to leave Sharon alone for a little bit because this is not news. This is stuff that we have all seen. I feel like it's just interesting because it shows that Microsoft, like they do have marketing material in the facility of the M1 Mac, which can mean a couple of things. It can mean that some random person have just, I don't know, photographed someone professionally with some products that they have in the office, and they saw a computer that, well, looked cool, looked decent, and they picked it up, put it into a setting, made a picture with it, and maybe, well, some people in marketing or some people, photographers, they do not really have this knowledge on what device is from what company, or they do not really care, or they don't really notice, so they see something that just looks aesthetically pleasing, and they're like, okay, cool, let's use this, right? I'm not sure why Microsoft would have such a device in the office. It's kind of crazy, but it could be, right? Another option, this is a crazy option, right? Another option could be that Microsoft just has these devices laying around and they just want to appeal to every situation and everyone's, like, I don't know, set up. And like it makes it makes it kind of weird because I'm not even sure what happens when you clicked on the link. It's just, I'm not sure if it describes it here. But yeah, anyways, it could be just some promotional application that they also have on the Mac, or maybe it's just something else that they just wanted to promote, and they used a Mac picture. I just don't feel like that is the case. I feel like what's happening here is option number 3. And that is that Microsoft has this promotion material because they are working on, like Satya Nadella said, our software is going to run on all devices, and it's going to be up to you which device you need, which device you're going to use, because his quote, or a paraphrase of his quote, is devices have to mold to our needs and not the other way around. I would say Microsoft Windows ARM is eventually going to be a Bootcamp piece of software that you will be able to install and just dual boot into. And this is probably a slip up of that future becoming close to reality. Maybe it's wishful thinking, maybe it's something that is just a mistake, maybe it's something that was just laying around there and a photographer was like, oh, this looks aesthetically pleasing, let's just use this computer, and who cares. But the fact that this is an Apple Silicon computer, the fact that Microsoft has been saying that they want their software to mold to our needs and not the other way around, the fact that Microsoft and Apple has had this partnership with Bootcamp for a really long time, and the fact that this is just a market that they both don't want to lose, makes me feel like this is more than just some promotional material that they mixed up, or something that just happened out of the blue. I feel like this is scheduled ahead of time. People look over this. A whole team looks over this. This is crazy. This is clean crazy, right? So, yeah, it kind of makes me feel like more is going on here. So, apparently, I'm not sure. Can we? Thank you. So apparently they deleted the tweet, and I would say that it makes sense to what is this? Qualcomm mad as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, they probably weren't too happy seeing this. Because they have that exclusive contract that allegedly expired. But we don't know if the deal got, like, re-signed or whatever. But anyways, what the person behind the Windows account on Twitter didn't realize is that that they chose the image of someone using an iMac instead of a Windows PC. Could be the case. But then still, why do they have a professional picture laying around? Right? Of an computer here. I'm not sure. This of course wouldn't be a huge problem depending on the Mac model shown in the picture, since Intel Macs can run Windows in Bootcamp. But in this case, the image clearly shows a green M1 iMac, which can't run Windows natively. Right after that tweet was shared, people made fun of the image. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they fucking did, eh? Apparently all in Japanese, which is interesting. Yeah, they fucking did, eh? Yeah, they fucking did. So, I mean, this is... I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, this is the... You can't click on the original tweet, so you can't see all the replies, which is interesting. But anyways, they did. I did as well. I was clowning on it, and yeah, I mean, it was just interesting. Which was still there until a few hours ago. Now, Microsoft finally deleted the tweet. It's worth noting that Microsoft has its own lineup of computers, which include Surface Laptop, Surface Pro, Surface Studio. So it's funny to think that the company chose a photo with an Apple computer. Yeah, they also have the Surface X, right, which is an ARM computer. So if they wanted to promote anything with ARM, they could have used that. So that's also like, I feel like, I'm not sure if that's just a random mistake. I think something was scheduled and they probably expected it to be out already. And this is obviously way less problematic, I would say. But anyways, I feel like there's more going on, and hopefully there is more going on, because that means that we might get Windows ARM natively running on the MacBook Pro, and that would severely improve any form of gaming, if you are into it, or any other program that you might need on the side, besides the programs that you're running on macOS, right? So yeah, let's see what happens. I think this is cool. I hope the guy or girl or whoever was behind the account back then isn't in too much problems. So yeah, let's keep it pumping. We still have some articles left, ladies and gentlemen.